Not a booger. But
yeah. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
hey you guys, what's up? Happy New Year. It's me, Cece. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you would stay, subscribe, and become a part of the Fashionceesta family. Here over on my channel, you know it might be a new year, but it ain't nothing different. I'm always here to show you guys how to be your baddest bitch at an affordable cost. And today we are doing a chit chat. Get ready with me, honey. 2021 has been so beautiful to me, and I just wanted to sit down and kind of just reflect on my year with you guys, talk about a little bit of my goals, and you know, do my makeup, because you know your girl's trying to be on the road to being consistent, so I have some other content to shoot. So yeah, again, I love you guys so much. I hope that you all are having a beautiful new year, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. New year, new me. Not really, you know. We back at it in a new year. I won't say same old, just trying to get better. Y'all already know how my chit chat get ready with me to work. Typically, I will not say what product I'm using. However, I will list them down below in the description box. So if you guys are interested in checking out any of the products or purchasing them, there will be links down below for you guys to check out everything that I am using. But how are y'all? Oh my god. So like all the content that I had was already pretty much pre-filmed well before like the Christmas holiday. I need to do another school update video, but when I tell y'all, I've just been overwhelmed, to say the least. I absolutely did not expect school to be kicking my butt like this, not in like an academic way, but like when I get home, I'm tired. I still have to study and all kind of other stuff. I am pushing through. Your girl's almost at the finish line though, so that's all that matters, is that I am staying focused. And then of course there is no excuse as to why you guys shouldn't be getting even more consistent content once I'm out of school, because technically I don't have anything holding me back other than like me working and taking clients. This new year is starting off different. I want to talk to you guys just briefly about, like, you know, well, not briefly, because this is really what this video is all about. I braided my hair last night. I did record it. I don't know if you guys can tell because it, oh well, it does show up really good on camera. I did some like ombre braids. You know, your girl wanted to come into the new year with something a little different. So now that my hair is set, I can go ahead and get started on makeup. This is day one of 365 days. 2021 was so good to me. I'm not sure if I ever came on camera and talked about it, because I definitely know like in the beginning or going into 2021, I wasn't as consistent on my YouTube channel. But at the start of 2021, I started off with a new job, so I wasn't working per se when New Year started, because child, the job that I ended 2020 with, I was literally miserable as hell. It was the job that I took when COVID struck, just so that way I wouldn't be out of a job and had some sort of income, because y'all know I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I make units, I sell hair, I do makeup, and nobody was going anywhere. What I will say did kind of keep me afloat for the most part was the fact that people couldn't get into salons, so then people wanted to get wigs to be able to throw in their hair. So that was like one of the very few good things that came out of the pandemic, because like I said before and countless times, like COVID really didn't like do me bad. I had a lot of time to sit and think and to just get my thoughts together. I learned a lot about myself throughout this pandemic. I let, you know, life scared me a little bit and it pushed me back into the workforce, and I absolutely hated that job. So 2021, I actually started off with a different job. I was a manager for a company. I'm not gonna disclose the name. Like with most jobs, when they see your resume and they see, you know, what you've done, they will try to act as if like this company is just so great. And you know, don't get me wrong, like the money, like babes, so when I saw the job, I saw one thing. So I didn't know that like the coins was gonna coin like that. And when they sent me my damn offer letter, I was like, yeah, this the one right here. I'm talking, had my own company vehicle. I didn't really have to deal with anybody outside of the customers. I did meet some really cool people while doing this job, so that was, you know, something that was dope. I just thought this was gonna be the one, but I will say like that company definitely lacked training. I feel like if a job is for me, well, I don't plan on going back to work for corporate America, because you know, your girl is about to get on her grind. I'm almost done with school, so obviously I'll be a licensed esthetician, so work can definitely come with that, and I'll have more flexibility to be able to travel around and make my money versus, you know, being stuck at a job for 40 hours a week to try to make a living. Basically, one of the first things that I said when it came down to like me taking the job, when speaking with like management and them asking, you know, like what do I look for in a manager and things like that, because although I was a manager, you know, like there's always going to be somebody over you that you report to. Pretty much I let it be known, like I'm just very big on the way that people talk to me. I don't like people who are condescending. I don't like people who abuse their authority. Like that was the main reason why I stopped working like for Sprint. Like I'm very big on the way that you treat me. At the end of the day, like, you know, my mental health is what's most important, and as long as I feel valued, as long as I feel like, you know, I have somebody who has my back that's above me, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. So on top of the fact that that company did not train me well, on top of the fact that like they didn't know how to talk to people, it just wasn't a good fit for me. And during the summer I walked away, and I was just like, okay, you know what, like I can do this. Like I have my camera, I'm really good at photography, people always need photos, it's always somebody's birthday, you know, there are people who are trying to be influencers. If I don't have a job, I can definitely travel around a lot more. Child, quit that job and I did not look back. So I want to talk about the importance of having faith and really trusting God to carry you through, because I feel like I've gotten on this platform and I've said that so many times while not trusting God the way that I should to take care of me. When I quit my job, I definitely had the money to do it. Money is stacked up, saved away, so that way I'm not hurting for nothing, you know, bills are paid, all of that good stuff. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't scared quitting a job like that pays me such good money. But I'm like in this space of, if it does not make me happy, then I don't want to do it, because I feel like as an entrepreneur, as someone who is good at so many things that's lucrative, if I just put myself out there, if I'm consistent, like I'm going to be okay. And time again, like God has shown me, like even when you make choices that go against your purpose or things that you're passionate about, I'm gonna let you stumble a little bit, but you're gonna be okay in the end. Because one, I will never ever allow myself to get to the point where I was at in 2019, when I was just very low, very down on myself, and And you guys know, like, I've said it before on this platform, I'm pretty sure I have, but like 2019 was like a breaking point for me. It was probably the worst year I've had ever since losing my stepfather in 2013. Like I said, I just feel like I just needed to have a little bit more faith in myself and the things that I prayed for, and for God to like just carry me. And I think that when you look at your life and you think about sometimes where maybe like you have made bad decisions, or you've done things that you know you probably shouldn't have, and you have wondered how you were going to get out of them, or when was that opportunity going to come that was going to turn around and it was going to make those decisions worth it, or it was going to show you that, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. And I feel like that has become just my motto, for real, regardless of what I go through, regardless of what happens, is not the end of the world until, you know, it's the end of the world. Last year, like after I quit my job, you know, I really wasn't advertising or promoting myself like that. But what I will say that I did do, I hopped on my YouTube content. I was consistent. I was uploading. And then I got cool with people. And I was always out doing stuff, spending unnecessary money. And I really had to like take a look in the mirror and be like, hey, like, these people that you are around, they're clocking in every day, or they have income coming in. You don't got time to be out here just running around doing what you need to do. You need to really like come up with a plan or a goal and get it together. And then that's when I decided, you know what, while I'm not doing anything, while I have the money, let me apply for school and see what happens. Y'all, I got into school with more than 98% of my tuition covered. And I'm like, okay, every other time that I've tried to do this, it has not been a good time. Like, you know, either I was going through something, I literally just didn't have the money, I hadn't saved up money to be able to take care of myself while I go through school, because I just knew that, like, regardless of which time of day I decided to do my classes, I wasn't going to be able to work the type of job that I normally work, specifically because I can't work no job 40 hours a week and go to school and also expect somebody to let me off early enough for me to be at class in time enough for like night classes, or to expect somebody to you know, let me come in on the last half of the day when the type of work that I'm familiar with and that I know that I could definitely get a job in, like the peak hours are throughout the day. So it's just like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this because I know that like this has been on my heart, this falls in line with my purpose, so I'm gonna just leap into this and trust God to carry me and hope that it works out and that I don't go broke or I'm not homeless trying to, you know, figure this out or finish this. So that was what I did. I literally said, you know what, let me go ahead and apply for school, and come to find out, I didn't even have to really come out my pocket that much money because my tuition was pretty much covered for me to get through school. And if you guys haven't seen my school video, I'll definitely make sure that I link it in the cards above. But I absolutely do not regret my decision to quit work and to go back to school, because when I tell y'all, like, I just look at my future and like how much money I'm gonna be able to make, the people that I'm gonna be able to connect with, and not only just the people that I'm gonna be able to connect with, but like the lives that I'll be able to change and touch. I'm so happy with my decision, and I just could not be more grateful to God for just really having my back and like putting the battery in my back to say, just do it, because me last year would have been like, well, not last year because it's 2022. Me in 2020, especially 2019, I'm like, why you quitting job? Oh, you don't have a plan? Oh, money, what you gonna do about money? Like, tripping, okay? I literally would have been losing my mind. But when I tell y'all, like, all throughout 2021, God has kept me since I made the decision to leave that job. And that's how I know, like, my purpose is bigger than sometimes some of the shit that I get myself into when it comes down to working, when it comes down to certain friendships, when it comes down to other things. Because it's like when I walk away from things or people who I know deep down in my heart don't have my best interests at heart, that's really when I flourish. Me trying to have certain people be a part of my life, me trying to do certain things that I know don't make me happy, it always takes me out of alignment. It always ends up backfiring in my face. Like, it's always something. I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to do what I love, and to know that, like, once I graduate, how my life is going to change forever and for the better. Like, I'm so excited about what's to come. Like, I truly am, and I can't wait to see where I'm gonna be at when this year closes out, because I know it's literally going to blow my mind, and I'm going to, like, be living my wildest dreams and finally living and having the life that I deserve. Because for so long, I have deprived myself of good things from just being scared and not putting my faith in God and not trusting Him to be exactly who He has shown me time and time again He is. So this year, I'm just doing a lot more leaping. I'm doing a lot more trusting, and just really living my life to the max. Like, cause I feel like I've always been that person to kind of like just play it safe. I've never really, I guess, lived, should I say, and I want to dedicate this year to that. Like, literally in 3 months I'll be 30. I cannot believe that. Like, bro, I still remember, like, turning 18. I can only imagine how my parents feel knowing that they about to have a 30-year-old. But yeah, like, life has just been beautiful, and it's not that it's like, oh, like something so extravagant has happened, I've like come into this random bulk of money. I'm just happy, bro. And I can't cry because I'm doing my makeup. It's just so crazy to me how I've just spent so many years, like, not happy, not fulfilled. And when I think about it, it's like, it was really my fault, because my happiness was right there this whole time. Life was just waiting on me to choose myself. And when I chose myself, when I stopped caring about what other people thought, what other people wanted from me, how other people envisioned my life, like, my life got so much better. Like, even now, I just feel like, you know, with the things that I say, how I present myself, like, I curse a lot. And I feel like on this platform, like, you know, I got grandparents. I mean, my parents know I curse, so I really don't care. But, like, still, you know, it's like when you just don't want people to see you in a certain light, and I felt like I was shrinking myself. I couldn't be all of myself, and that's not just to say, like, just about the cussing, but, like, just who I am. Like, I love a good sexy photo, I love a good sexy fit. Like, that's just me, that's who I am. But I'm not a bad person, I'm not wild, I'm not out there. I had to have that conversation with myself, like, bro, like, you're a good person. Be who you are, because there are other people out there who are going to relate to you. And until you really start walking in your purpose, like, you're gonna always feel like you're on eggshells. So you really need to develop a fuck it attitude and just do you. And that's what I did in 2021, and I'm so glad that I did that. And I can't thank God enough for all the things that happened last year. Also, you guys know I started getting brand deals And, you know, toast to many more of those this year as well. Like, 2021 was so good to me. Despite the little bullshit that happened last year, I really have zero complaints about last year. Like, of course, you know, life gonna be life, but thank God I made it through 2021 with all of my loved ones. Yeah, like, I'm blessed. I couldn't thank God enough for, you know, just the things and the opportunities that he's blessed me with. And I'm just telling y'all, like, everything that you want is really on the opposite side of your fear. And I feel like when you're going through it, it's very hard to see that, to believe that, to like see people who you see living their best life and it seems like they don't have a care in the world. It's very hard to look at somebody whose life is like so much more different than yours and be like, you don't understand the half of what I've been through. But I have to tell you guys, like, and most of y'all should know this, like, y'all aren't slow. People really only show the best parts of their lives to social media. And I mean, in a sense, I'm not really against it, because I feel like sometimes when you do share your lows with the internet, trolls, people who are not well in the head will be crazy enough to try and like throw those low moments in your face. And you really have to be cognizant of who you allow into your space and the things that you share, and be protective of your energy, because yeah, like, people will take low moments and try to throw it in your face, or things that they think that you're ashamed of and throw it in your face. It's good life, or so you think they live this good life and feel like, you know, they don't know what they're talking about, they can't relate, they don't have hard days. I'm here to tell you, baby, money does not absolve you. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I be acting like T.I. when I be trying to like sound intelligent, just be finding goddamn words that probably don't even mean what the hell I'm trying to say, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like, you got to be very cognizant of the people who you are vulnerable with and who you allow to see you at your lowest moments, especially on a platform like this, because people will take things that they think that, like, you know, are hurtful to you, and sometimes it do be things that are hurtful to you, and they will throw it back in your face. It literally happened to me on Christmas. Like, thank God, you know, I'm not bothered by anything that I truly allow to get out or share with people, because people are crazy and people will say things to try and hurt you, and you just gotta be above the bullshit. 2022, I think that one of the things that I really, and I mean truly, want to work on is my response to negativity, limiting access to me from people who I know just don't have my best interests at heart, standing up for myself more. And by standing up for myself, meaning like, instead of just brushing off stuff that sometimes people need to be checked for, or ignoring it, or when I don't want to do something or I don't like something, just staying silent for the sake of keeping the peace. Like, I need to learn to be a little bit more confrontational, because truly I am not. Contrary to what I feel like a lot of people think, I'm really not confrontational at all. If I can avoid having to argue with somebody, I will. I just try to always protect my energy. But I've also learned that sometimes, like, you can't just be silent when people are disrespecting you or you dislike things, because when you don't speak up for yourself, when you don't stand up for yourself, people feel like they can play with you and play in your face. And baby, we're not doing that this year, like, at all. Those are some of the things that I want to do as far as like attitude wise for me. I need to work on my consistency, because I was far more consistent this year. However, I could have done better. And to know where like this very like beginner friendly level of consistency has gotten me, if I just choose to show up every day for real, like, your girl is gonna be out of here. And I plan on touching a real bag this year off the strength of my own talent. And I can't wait to go back and watch this video next New Year's Eve or the next New Year day and see what all I accomplished. What else do I want to do in 2022? I don't want to launch another damn business. I have 3 businesses, 4 really, that I need to cater to. My shop, The Fashionceesta, which if you guys don't know, I do have a online boutique where I sell pieces. I wanted to go to school to be a fashion designer, and you know, that didn't happen. So now my goal in life is to like own an actual storefront, and I definitely know like I'm capable and I can do it. So that is definitely on my list, to just expand the businesses that I already have. I also would love to be a full-time content creator, because I really do love doing this. I love getting in front of the camera. I love talking to you guys. I especially love, because I have YouTube Studio on my phone, and when I get comments from you guys, especially if my phone is in my hand or it's not like one of those comments that come in through the middle of the night, I reply to every single comment. I love talking to you guys. I love getting you guys feedback, and just, you know, y'all growing with me like a little family. I'm so excited about this year, this journey, and I just want to make my parents and my grandparents proud, and I want them to truly see me successful. And by successful, I do mean material things. I do mean money. I do mean being able to take them places and buy them things, and not having to look at my account and do, you know, like, I don't really know if I spend this day. I don't really know, you know, if I should be doing that. Like, I really want them to be able to see me as a successful grown woman, entrepreneur, all of that good stuff, because, you know, they've all been so instrumental in my life, and other relatives as well. But yeah, like, I just want to do what makes me happy. Stop listening to people who are not fully happy with their lives, because sometimes I feel like when you listen to certain people's advice, and y'all probably gonna start paying attention to this if y'all don't already after I say this, when you pay attention to certain people's lives, sometimes people try to give you advice or try to tell you what and what not to do with their lives, but they have no control over what's going on in theirs. And I think that that was a big part of my problem prior to last year, like always asking people for advice who aren't living the life that I wanted to live. Sometimes it's not even about accomplishing their accomplishments. Sometimes people just truly are not happy. And at the end of the day, I know me, I'm a grown-ass woman. I never know it all, but I know whose advice to take and who's not to take. Because like I said, some people don't be happy. Some people are hiding from themselves. They're hiding from their truth. Some people are so just nasty. And I just want to, another thing on this year is like limit who I allow to have access to my energy. Alright, so I was gonna give y'all very basic, you know how your girl like to do. I was gonna keep it very, very simple. But I said, you know what, it's a new year. I always give y'all the same look every single time that I do a chit chat, get ready with me. So I just want to do something different, something a little, you know, sexy, sultry, all that good stuff. So again, like I said, the products that I use will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure you guys are checking that out. I really want to just work on building up my networking skills and my content catalog. So I want to start traveling more, especially when I have the freedom to do so when I'm out of school. Once I'm out of school, to start traveling and like really getting out there and getting in my photography and makeup bag. Literally, I kind of want to just like take some time off with just me and my kit. I have actually a project that's pending right now with some really dope people that I've met, so I really can't wait for you guys to see that. I will probably vlog the behind the scenes process of that. Hopefully, I don't know, y'all know I'm still very like weird about the whole vlogging thing, because this is gonna be like the third video that I've said this in, or like the third time I've said it, but like, I don't know. I feel like as your platform starts to grow, people are just very weird, and they become obsessed over like YouTubers and trying to tell people how to live their life. And it's like, baby, I understand that you enjoy watching people on the internet, and you know, some of y'all be proud of them, but it just gets very weird when y'all start trying to tell people how to live their lives that you are like not a part of, or thinking that like this small moment that they actively edited and they actively know that they're showing you, and y'all are so like judgmental and like rude and invasive. Like, I just don't know if I want that for my channel. So a part of me is just like, girl, just stick to the content, because yeah, like I don't want that type of weird energy around me. Like, I don't. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see about those vlogs. I have to talk about it. Because baby, your girl was very, very sad this last week of Christmas. Why? You know, we knew from the time that Insecure started this season that Insecure was going to be like, this is the last season. We knew that, I knew that. And I mean, I was sad when I heard the news, but it's nothing like that actual day coming, and it's like, damn, like this is really the end. Baby, the ending of Insecure really, really, really took your girl down. Like, I was legit in here crying real tears. I have seen so much of who I am, what I stand for, myself, just everything in Insecure, and man, like, what the end of an era. Like, this show, bro, Insecure was the one. I just feel like that show made me feel so seen. Just from like the self-doubt aspect, the being grown as hell and being lost, and like imagining your life being different. Just being grown as hell, you know, imagining your life being different. Trying to figure yourself out, being, you know, an entrepreneur and wanting to like follow your passion and work in jobs that you're not necessarily passionate about, all of that kind of stuff. Like, man, Insecure was truly a mirror. Like, I saw myself in so many other characters. If you guys know me, y'all know how much I love season 4, episode 8. I have to talk about the fact that, you know, Issa was saying like, oh, y'all are gonna be so mad at the ending. I can't wait, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Because y'all are always mad. But when she said y'all, she literally meant y'all, because baby, I've wanted Lawrence and Issa back together since they broke up. I have never stopped wanting that. I absolutely love their characters together. Their love story is very familiar, to say the least, minus the cheating, because I don't cheat. But man, like, I just love Insecure so much. That show was everything. It made me so emotional. I was literally crying at so many points in the finale, and then that beautiful documentary. Y'all, I love Issa so much. Everything that she has done for the Black community, the lives that she's changed. You can just look at that show and tell that, like, all of them genuinely love each other. Like, I follow pretty much all of the cast on Instagram, and like, they're always together, they're always showing up and supporting each other's different events, and it's just gonna be so weird to know that like Insecure is just literally not coming back on. Like, I don't know how to take that, I don't know how to process it, and yeah, like, I'm so grateful to have experienced a show like that while it was on and in its prime, and to be able to grow with the show, with the character. They definitely made my music library go, because let me tell you something about Raphael Sadiq. Him and Solange with that music department, everything. So I cannot wait to see what Issa has coming next, because I know it's something. She's the shit, like, period. Hope to be a part of something with her soon, because I just love her deep. Like, love her, love that show. But yeah, I was never Lawrence Hive. I think that that's more so like the guys thing, but I was definitely always team Lisa, and that's the L for Lawrence and Issa's name combined together. Always been team Lisa, and look at how I won, period. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to run out of stuff to say, so I'm just saying whatever. I want to go ahead and like wrap up this makeup so I can close out this video. Mascara's on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my lashes on off camera. Y'all don't need to see that. Y'all seen me put my lashes on 1,000,001 times. I'm going to, like I said, go ahead and put my lashes on, and then I will be back on camera to do my lip, my highlighter, and close this thing on out. These liners, y'all know I made a whole video about them. These Clio liners are that girl for real. I just really love like a nice, soft, sexy, sultry look on me. Maybe this year I'll start playing with color again, but babes, this so I'm gonna look back at the footage, and I hope that I had the camera recording while I was finishing up. If not, I used my trendsetter, well, I was about to call it chestnut because it looks like chestnut from MAC. I used my trendsetter lip liner from Morphe, which is one of my absolute favorites. And then I used my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which is one of my favorite lip creams from Morphe. Not from Morphe, from NYX. And that was my lip combo. That is it for the makeup today. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me. I absolutely love this look. I think that it's very like sultry and just sexy and just grown, you know? Sorry, I keep looking at myself in the monitor because it looks really good. But anywho, I hope that you guys all have a safe, beautiful, and prosperous new year. May God bless you. May God keep you. Believe in yourself. Take those leaps. Do every single thing that you're afraid of. You will be very surprised at how far those leaps take you, and you'll be very surprised at how much God or the universe, whoever you believes in, has your back when you take those leaps and you are leaping with a purpose. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I know it's probably all over the place. Y'all know Chit Chat Get Ready with me is like scatterbrain activity for me, but nonetheless, I love you guys so much. I will see you all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing, for interacting with me, and yeah, I will see you all in my next one. Happy New Year. Bye.